So you know that singing on the book means one person looks at a chant written in a book and sings it, and another person looks maybe over their shoulder and improvises a line that goes with that chant. This is something we teach here at McGill, and we have two students who have actually done this, Rosemarie and Raphaël, and they're going to demonstrate this now. So Raphaël is going to sing the chant that's written here, and Rosemarie is going to improvise a line. And we found that it's often helpful for the person improvising to point at the places on the staff where the notes are that they're going to sing. And that's what Rosemarie is going to do now. So that's one kind of improvisation, and it's pretty simple, really, because it's just note against note. But we know that real improvisations were much more complicated, and the improviser would improvise maybe with a little motive. And when you improvise with a motive that you repeat, that's called contrapunto fugato. So in order to do that, a simple way is to look at the cantus firmus and find segments that repeat exactly, and then whatever you do the first time those notes occur, you can do later when those notes occur again. So Rosemarie, what do you think? Are there any segments that repeat exactly in this short chant?
Yes, here. Oh my God, here.
Right, okay. So D, F, G, and there's D, F, G. So now Rosemarie, while I talk, is thinking very hard about what to do above D, F, G that she can then do when it comes back later. And she has to also figure out how to get to the first interval she sang over the D the second time that D comes. So it's actually pretty complicated. There's some architecture she has to work at. So maybe you don't want to point at the notes. Maybe that would be too much to do now. What do you think?
I can do it.
Okay. That was very good. So now you've seen how if a segment of the cantus firmus comes up twice, you can repeat your little motive. And there's another way to do this, which is if a segment comes up twice, but the second time it's transposed, you can sing whatever you sang the first time, the second time, but transposed. So can you find two places where there's like 2 or 3 notes that recur transposed?
Yes, right here and right here.
Oh, right at the beginning. So CD happens, and then FG is the same thing as CD, but transposed up a fourth. So Rosemarie can sing whatever she makes up the first time, she can do it up a fourth the second time. That was so great. Did you hear that Rosemarie sang E flat and then immediately Raphaël sang E natural. That could happen anytime, so that was really good and the cadence was so great. So that's a really good example of contrapunto fugato. And in the next video, I'm going to show you some even more complicated ways to do contrapunto fugato. So thank you so much, and thank you.